My name's Jane Hytch. I'm the CEO of a company called Imagineer Productions, and a relatively new company. We've been working in Coventry for the last 7 years. The team of people, we're all women and we're all ageing like me, but the team of women came out of the Belgrade Theatre, where I was associate producer for 17 years and started doing a lot of outdoor work. We're an event-based company. We produce theatre performances in site-specific spaces in huge squares. We've done events like the National Holocaust commemorations, the Coventry Mystery Plays, the International Children's Games opening ceremony, the UK Schools Games opening ceremony, and more. We're recently sort of known probably for Godiva Awakes, which was the London 2012 Artist Taking the Lead commission by the Arts Council of England, which was a new reimagined Lady Godiva as a piece of moving public art who stands 6 metres tall and rides a 10-metre high mechanical horse powered by 100 cyclists in relay, which she rode from Coventry all along the A5 to London during London 2012. We've been restructuring since we did that project because no one can continue working on that kind of scale, and our work, the heart of our work now, is in producing new pieces of outdoor theatre, and our next production is a new production of The Winter's Tale as an outdoor piece using very few of Shakespeare's words, but interestingly doing it through the collaboration that we've begun to make with engineers in the city. And to produce Godiva, we worked with 17 engineering companies from across the region who, without their input, we couldn't have built such a magnificent Lady Godiva and her cyclopedia. And we're also working in a kind of different way to engage young people in our work, and we've just moved into the Daimler building in Coventry, which is the old Daimler car plant factory, which is it's a very kind of modest factory space, and our aspirations there are to set up a resource called the Imaginarium, which is a digital, virtual digital and experiential learning space for primary school children. So the link with primary school children and engineers and Imagineer itself will be that fusion of work with those sectors will help us to create the new pieces of work that we're going to do. We've got an aspiration to do a new production of Fantastic Mr. Fox in 2016, which will, both productions will tour. Godiva will continue to tour. We're a very busy company. Okay, we need to use the internet to send images to clients. We need children from primary schools that we're working with to send images to us, and then to the engineers, and then back to us. We see ourselves very much as a global company, and the Imaginarium resource will reach artists and engineers and young people from across the world ultimately. So our plans are to become a global company with easy ways of communication. I think one of the important things about the Imaginarium and the Daimler building is that it will be networked to a series of hubs in the Coventry priority neighbourhood areas like Hillfields and Willenhall, where people will be able to talk to Imagineer very easily, and again there'll be an exchange of images and engineering and arts projects as we sort of develop them. So again, it will make communication a lot simpler with people that you know geographically you're apart from. And I think anything that can provide a smoother communication between business and all sectors, it can only improve industry and the economy of the city. I think the image that we project is, not, if you're going to be an engineer, you're not going to be in a dirty factory space with cloths of oil. You have to go home and wash your hands and can't get the dirt out. You know what I mean? It's much more sophisticated than that. And I think we're working with engineers at a very high level, but making that work very accessible to a broad range of people. And so this facility is going to help